Yo, 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 welcome in, Raider Nation. What a exciting ball game that was. Welcome in to another episode of the Ragu Show. We're going to recap that Raiders Week 17 win versus the New Orleans Saints. But first, let's take care of some business. Please like, share, comment, subscribe to the show on YouTube, Raider Ragu at YouTube. Please download the show on the audio portion over on Apple, over on Spotify, any other place you get your podcast. We're there. Also, let's not forget our sponsor, shebang.com boutique. Shebangboutique.com. Forgive me. SHEE bang boutique.com. Go over there and get your girl some fly. Good looking out. All right. So, man, Raiders won, man. 25 to, what was that? What did they have in 10? 25 to 10. I had said it was going to be 24-13. I was close. Couple of things, man, immediately. Let me just jump in. Right there, from the third quarter on into the fourth, was the team. And even that first half, that first quarter drive, minus the not getting in the end zone at the end. So the entire first quarter, basically, except that very end of that first drive, and then from the third quarter all the way to the end of the game, from the end of the third all the way through the end of the fourth quarter, that was the Raider team that AP thought he was going to have. That's the team that's the Raider team that AP thought he was going to be able to play like, right? Chunked to clock, eating up, finishing drives, not leaving the other team many possessions, and then playing with a physicality and an ill intent, right? So teams aren't getting that many chances, and when they do, when they are on offense, the Raiders are out there trying to knock their heads off within the rules. Isaiah Palomar was big today, pause, with the physicality, the ill intent, trying to dislodge the ball from people when it was a catch on the line, not just conceding the catch, going and running through the player. Physicality. Speaking of physicality, the old line has to get stronger. They have to get more powerful. So I'm guessing that's going to mean some more players down there, a more powerful center, or we'll move JPJ over to center. So 2 more powerful guards than we have. I can't necessarily speak on Jordan Meredith because I didn't really get to I have to go back and look at some game film on him to see if I feel like he's powerful enough. But I know Whitehair is not, and Parham is not powerful enough. All right. So that's got to be addressed, whether in draft or free agency or both. We got to get some more power on the interior O-line. Michael Mayer did have the one good catch and run towards the end of the game, but before that, he sucks, bro. He hasn't really shown me anything. I'm just saying, he's been overrated to this point. I feel like DeCam Richardson made that one play where he got his hand in there and broke up that. Now that's going to be the play that unlocks him as a player. He's going to be more confident and I think become a player from here on out. He had a good game against the Saints. He did all right. Aiden did his best. but also Aiden is just not that guy. Let's face it. You know what I'm saying? He's decent. He would be a good backup, a trustworthy backup, and somebody that could come and win a game, finish a game and win it, or win the game that next week or even the week after. But he's not the long term answer at quarterback in the National Football League. God bless him, though. I know he's a good kid and all that, good young man, but he's not going to be the guy. But he did okay. He did enough for us to win the ball game today. Had a hell of a throw to Tucker for the touchdown to give us the 25 points. That throw, it was a laser. So that's what I'm saying. He has the ability to do stuff like that, but he's not the guy overall, right? We need a more dynamic QB, man, with that same accuracy though. Um, we have to improve the run game. Shout out to Amir Abdullah. Amir Abdullah was the MVP today. We have to improve the run game. In my opinion, we should look at doing something like perhaps drafting that kid from Boise, the number one running back in the draft, like we did with Josh. Just draft him high, uh, and then pair him with like a quarterback that can run. I'm just saying, just say Fields and him. That improved the running game right there. Just like that. Keep Scott Turner and have a guy like Fields that can run when the play breaks down. And then the quarterback's like accidentally getting 500-600 yards a season, right? Then the running backs all of a sudden they don't have to get as many yards. Um, what? But if they get a decent amount of yards, now you got one of the top rushing units in the league. I'm telling you, that's how you solve the rushing problem, man. You got to get a quarterback that's mobile, um, and that's what I mean by dynamic, bro. He's got to be able to pull the ball down and run and get first downs and be a threat as far as that goes. Justin Fields ran for 1,100 yards in this league before. I'm just saying, bro. You guys, whatever you say, you could not agree with me, but you know what I'm saying. You can't say you know more. That's all I'm saying. Uh, with Justin Fields and just say Josh Jacobs this season, this team right now would be close to 500. I'll say that's what I'll say, and that's with Getsy's boo boo play calling. I'll say Josh could have made Josh and Fields could have Josh and Josh could have made that shit look a little better, but for some reason we thought Minshew was a better idea to go with and pay money to when we could have got Justin Fields for a 6th-round pick and no money. So you got to get better on the decision making. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that improved the running game. And that was the one problem with this team. The team is like 12th. They're like top tier in the league in receiving, and they're like middle of the road in passing. 32nd in the 32 team league in rushing. So if you have to run a quarterback and not have let Josh go, man, anyway, but you want to blame AP for everything. Uh, you know, I just want to say we got to have a better run game next year. And we got to have a better pass rush. Teams are able to, at the like end of halves, get into their like 2-minute offense, man, and like have their way with our defense. Pause. Uh, guys are trying to cover, but no, there's no pressure on the quarterback. I know Max wasn't in there, but we got to get better as far as that goes. So I don't know, not saying what exactly to do. They got to figure that out as coaches. It's players. It's talent. It's guys. It's technique too. It's coaching. It's teaching. They got to get better. Everybody's got to get better at rushing the passer. But I do want to say that was a glimpse of the Raider team. If you watch this game in that third quarter as they close it out, going into the fourth, and then end up getting the ball and kneeling at the end, that's the team that AP thought he was going to have, bro. Let him run it back. Let him finish getting some players. Trim the fat on the coaching staff. Run his program back, bro. He understands that he didn't do right with the O line and the O line coach and the O core. He's got that corrected now. We're gonna come out in a different direction. Scott Turner actually knows how to call plays. I don't know if Norv is still gonna be around or not, but Norv is cool. Norv ain't hurting nothing. Let him run it back. You saw the ill-intended physicality and violence that he had talked about last season when he was the interim. You saw it this week. Guys are still playing hard. Pause. We beat the Chargers, which I think we can because they clinched and they might not be as hungry to play for the game. And even if they were, we split with them, and I think we could beat them. Uh, so they finish next week, beat the Chargers, and go 5-12, bro. He only lost 3 less games than he did the year before. Nobody said nothing when Josh McDaniels took the 10-win team and lost and won 6 games with them. And he blamed the quarterback. AP can blame the quarterback too, and the injuries and the jacked up running game and all that. But let him get who he needs though, and let him run it back. That's all I'm saying, man. A good game. Raiders won. I'll see y'all later in the week to re you know preview that last game, bro, against the Chargers. Let me say this too, man. Rest in peace, Ricky Henderson, bro. Uh, you know, Mr. Swag himself. I had been meaning to say it, but it kept slipping my mind. Uh, he is one of the reasons why I wanted to even play baseball when I was young. He was our favorite player. Me and my brother, we played on the A's in Los Angeles because he played on the A's in Oakland. So um, I didn't have number 24 in baseball. I rocked number 6 because it was 2+4, right? So, uh, man, rest in peace, Ricky. Man, that was a gone too soon moment. Said he died of pneumonia. So the Ricky, uh, Mr. Swag. Sorry to hear that, man. Rest in peace. But see you guys in a few more days. Like I always say, just win, baby, and peace.